Hi guys, welcome back. As you can see, the background is a little bit different right now because I am actually in my mother's house for a little while. I don't know if the echo is going to be really bad on this video, but I suppose we'll wait and see if it's YouTube worthy. Today I want to talk to you about my personal tips on how you can save money on your makeup and beauty products and cosmetics and all that sort of jazz. I am by no means an expert. However, in the last 2 years, I've had to kind of grow up in relation to saving money and not splurging money and spending it needlessly and aimlessly for no return. So my background, basically, I have a full-time job. It's reasonably okay paid. It pays the bills and it pays my rent and blah 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 blah. I had racked up a significant debt, not like ginormous or bankruptcy or anything, but I racked up a significant debt up to about 2 years ago, and I just said, right, Laura, you know what, it's actually time to just grow the hell up, pay off your debts as quickly as you can and save some money. So I've been paying off pretty huge chunks off my loan for the past couple of years, which has left me with as much disposable income as I need, but not enough to buy loads and loads of luxurious products. So I leave myself with a set amount every week, and I set everything else aside, be it for savings, for paying off my loan, for rent, for bills, blah blah blah. So I leave myself with a set amount in the week, and that covers my fuel and it covers my food, and I probably have 20 or 30 euro left over a week, you know, as completely disposable income, which doesn't really buy that much stuff really. If you live in Ireland, you know how little that buys you. So this is my money saving tips. I've learned these just from being a little bit more frugal. Some might call it miserly or mean. I think it's kind of wise, and I feel good when I'm getting a good deal these days. So I'm going to share my personal tips with you on how you can save on your beauty products. Okay, my first tip is to shop your stash. And that's a very YouTube term, but it's really good because basically means you dive into all your makeup collection and your cosmetics collection and you just have a good rummage around, and I guarantee you will find stuff that you forgot all about. It's basically like rebuying these products over and over again when you've forgotten about them. I find that when I look through my makeup drawer, I used to have 3 makeup drawers full of products. I now have like 1.5, 1 and a bit maybe, where I've just gone through, cleared out some stuff. If there's stuff I'm not going to use, I'm literally giving it to my sister or throwing it out or back to macking it or whatever I can do with it. And during that process, I come across things like, oh my god, I completely forgot I had this eyeliner, or oh my god, I completely forgot about this blush, and that kind of triggers my memory to, you know, you need to start using these products again. So then I'll put them into my everyday makeup like box that I use to put on my makeup on an everyday basis, and that reminds me to use it. And I kind of get a little bit excited when I find these products because they're almost like new again to me, which is good. So shopping your stash, I think, is always a good place to start. Nextly, if you need something or want something, do a little bit of homework and a little bit of research before you decide to do the splurge. Makeup Alley is like my god when it comes to beauty products and makeup. I could be in the middle of Boots and I'd be looking and something might be on half price or special offer, and I'd be looking at it going, oh, that seems like a great deal. I just take out my phone, go on to Makeup Alley's app. They actually have an iPhone app. I think they have Android as well. And I click in to Makeup Alley, I log in, and then I type in the product that I'm looking at and I look up the reviews, and that has saved me so much money because sometimes I click into reviews and it'll only get 2 or 3 stars out of 5, and then I'm like, no, it's not that great. So, and the good thing about the Makeup Alley reviews as well is you can actually filter it by age, skin type, colouring, etc. So it's really good. If you're in a shop and you're looking at products in Boots or whatever, and you don't need it straight away, maybe take the time to come home and have a look online and see if you can get those products any cheaper online. Now I know I get an awful lot of hate for kind of promoting online shopping, but you know what, money talks and bullshit walks, and if something is going to be significantly cheaper online, that's where I'm going to buy it. I need to look after myself. I'm not going to spend 20 euro on something here in Ireland in a shop that I can buy for 8 euro online. It just doesn't make sense. You have to look after number one. And that goes for everything, not just for beauty products. That goes for everything. People have these loyalties for, you know, Irish shops, and they're kind of anti these new shops that are kind of beating the market price, but you know what? Money talks. You have to look after yourself, and as long as the product serves its purpose, go with the cheaper product. So when online shopping, always search for discount codes and coupon codes. Sometimes you don't get them, but more often than not, you do get either free shipping or half price shipping or 20% off, 10% off, even 5% off can help. Even those few pennies, better in your pocket than in theirs. So search for discount and coupon codes and see what you can come up with. Just Google, if you're shopping on, I don't even know, like Sigma makeup, you're buying new brushes, just Google discount code Sigma December 2013. There should be a discount code then that pops up on Google, and if there's not, there won't obviously, but if there's a coupon code, use it. It could get you 10-20% off. It's a no-brainer. This next one doesn't really apply too much to Ireland as much as it does to the States and Canada and maybe I think other parts of the world. Coupons. I'm not really experienced with coupons, but from what I've seen from beauty YouTubers and from extreme couponers and other television programs I've watched online, couponing is huge in the States. The coupons you get are so good. Something might be on half price on the stand in Target or Walmart or Walgreens or whatever, and you might have a coupon that gives you another $2 or $3 off, which the product that might have been $10 can now be like $2 or $3. That's like insane. If you're in the States, you are so lucky because you have access to these kind of coupons. The coupons are actual money. It's really rare that I see coupons here in Ireland, and if there are some, it'll only ever save you €1 or €2 off maybe a 15 or 16 euro product, which is still good, don't get me wrong. If you want that product, those couple of euro would be better off in your pocket than in the shops, but use coupons wherever possible because there are great deals available. Not so much in Ireland or the UK, but more abroad. Okay, so here's one that I personally have used. When I have shopped my stash before, I've gone through and I found like 8 or 9 foundations and I'm going, for God's sake, I don't need 8 or 9 foundations. And I go, okay, well those two, I don't like them. I didn't like the Alamasca Skin Base and I didn't like the Rimmel Match Perfection. I didn't like them as foundations. So I was going, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mix them and see what they come out like when they're mixed together. A new favourite foundation. I've actually since used it up now, and I'm obviously not going to buy those 2 products that I don't like to, you know, to mix them together to make one I do like. But I actually really liked the result. So give it a go. If it doesn't work, so be it. But it's more of a chance that you might like the finished product. Makeup Alley has a really good swap section where if you have a makeup product that you don't like, doesn't suit you, wrong colour, bought it by accident, got it as a present, you don't like it, any of the above, you can actually swap that off on Makeup Alley for something you do want. I have swapped a couple of stuff on it and it's been great, and usually the person you're swapping with throws in some samples. It's kind of the unwritten etiquette that you throw in some samples or some cheapy products with it, and it's like a little present. Here's the one I have been aiming for so much, is aim to have one of everything within reason. And by that I mean, if you have a blush that is a really nice peachy colour, don't aim to have 4 or 5 more peachy colours because you only really need the one. They all kind of look very similar on the cheek. There are some exceptions. You might need a couple of foundations. If your skin colour changes through the year, which mine does not, you might need a couple of foundations. You might need one for good wear and one for just normal day wear. You might need one for if you fake tanned. So you probably need 3 or 4 foundations. Same with cleansers. You might have one to take off your makeup and one just to refresh your skin. Another one is face powders because you might need them to match their corresponding foundations. And then there's certain things you only really need one of. You only really need one mascara on the go, maybe 2. And if you don't like one, then just toss it. Mascaras have to be thrown out every 8 to 12 weeks anyway, so what's the point in having 7 or 8 on the go? Because they're going to go bad, give you eye infections, and that's never going to be cute. And it's not cost effective. So these have been my kind of money saving tips when it comes to beauty products. If you've any more, leave them down below. I'd be really glad to hear of any. I'm about to make one on more of a daily life, kind of groceries and all that sort of boring stuff. I'm going to make another video on that, and that'll be uploaded probably next week. Thanks a million for watching, and I'll talk to you really soon. Bye! God, I'm becoming a grown-up. That's a scary thought. Anyway, oh yeah. And by that I mean, aim to have one, no. And by that I mean don't aim. Another one is, oh! An hour left, okay. Oh my god, I'm so sick.